everyone, my name is Kristina, and today I'm going to raise such a question. Is it the man's world? If you want to take your place in a highly competitive environment, you have to find and master unique skills that nobody has. What does it feel like to be a woman in professional men's world? Is it easy or not? Should we fight with social stereotypes? How to stay afloat and not to lose heart? And is it really the men's world? Why am I asking all these questions? Because I'm a surgeon, a woman surgeon. And now we have great chance to take a look. What does it feel like to be a weakling among strong? Because surgery is an ideal model for demonstration, a highly competitive male environment. Let's go. From the height of my work experience among men, I dare to assume that the biggest problem a woman faces in the so-called male environment that initially you are not even considered as a candidate for this very job position. Nice phrases common in medical circles such as a dentist is not a doctor, a chicken is not a bird, and a woman is not a human, or a female surgeon is like a guinea pig, has nothing to do with the sea or pigs, show as much as possible the widespread stereotypes about women's initial uncompetitiveness. There are enough reasons for refusing to hire and or transfer to less prestigious position. A woman is physically weaker than a man. A woman will go on maternity leave, perhaps repeatedly. A woman constantly will go on sick leave. A woman can't adequately navigate in extreme situation, and this is just an incomplete list. These stereotypes haunt women birthhood from both male colleagues and from the patients. In addition, there were many cases in my practice when my patients refused to have me operate on them just because I'm not a man. But no one was curious about my surgical experience or the level of my professional skills. After graduating my residency, I was immediately refused a job since this was only one vacancy and there were two candidates, me and my male residency colleague. It's clear that the game wasn't in my favor. Having no choice, I accepted the only position that was offered to me, and it wasn't surgery. To say that I was upset is to say nothing. I was frustrated and depressed. I wished I were a man at that moment. But having no choice and opportunity to change anything over my gender, I decided to explore a new field, an ultrasound diagnostics. Of course, it's easier, it's more suitable for a woman. But you should know that I wasn't going to give up. Mastering a new field, along with minimally invasive surgical skills, which my colleagues didn't possess, give me a chance to become as a candidate for this very job, or for this position in surgical department. Because at that time I had any competition in this field. It happened also because, according to Russian legislation, the doctors of ultrasound diagnostics can make invasive procedures without graduating surgical residency. As a rule, more doctors of ultrasound diagnostic finish not surgical residency. And also surgeons purposefully go for work in operating room. In my case, this was situation at the junction of two disciplines. And unlike men, most often a woman doesn't go straight to her goal, choosing a fairly smooth zigzag path. I think it connected with the genetic skills of flying on a broom, because any aircraft or swimming apparatus that doesn't have a rudder, like a broom for example, can move straight forward, but only by maneuvering. Of course, I'm joking. And now, anyway, I'm here in the surgical department. It seems that my dream had come true, but it turned out that it wasn't enough. By the time I entered surgery, my male colleagues the same age as me were already advanced surgeons, and I was the weakling in the game again. But by the time I managed to arm myself with a mentor. Who is the mentor and what is his role? To become a professional in any field, everyone has to overcome the same hurdles. At first it's very difficult, then you start to get involved, and then you achieve your goals. Imagine these pictures: dark road, coldness, rain. You want to drop everything, turn around and leave. And then suddenly car appears, your mentor is driving, he says, and smile, let me give you a ride. And now your mentor is given already the task that all male colleagues have refused before it came to you, because it's not interesting. Do you have any choice if you have got into the car and are you being driving? And then the dark road is gradually getting lighter. You have in your pocket another additional area of the surgery, endocrine surgery. The women are significantly lagging behind in strength. This is well-known fact, because strength endurance is set by testosterone, a hormone which concentration is much higher in a man. But women benefit from another thing, the long-term routine activity. For example, the women can walk without stopping much longer and stay without food. When the man falls down, women can safely continue on her way and walk the same amount. This is an important evolutionary feature. Women sometimes with the baby in her arms had to have serious endurance to complete the entire route when the truck migrated from the danger or hunger to another place. Starting with routine entry of patients' data into special registers, phone calls, investigations, problems after surgery, invitation for checkups, a conveyor of assistances, and now you are a member of the new direction in your surgical department, the bariatric surgery. So where did the gender stereotypes and attitudes come from? If it has been long known and confirmed by numerous studies that intellectual abilities are in no way related on gender. The same thing turned out to be for emotional intelligence. The overall score of emotional intelligence is turned out to be the same for both genders, but different skills were developed better. Thus, women are ahead of men in empathy, the ability to build interpersonal relationships, responsibility. They are better at recognizing and interpreting information transmitted between peoples, and also men are stress-resistant, self-confident, and assertive. That is able to defend their interests. So currently, almost no surgical congresses is complete without section women in surgery. Moreover, the most successful women surgeons have created mentoring, education program, and only for women's surgeons. For example, Dr. Pompa from Mexico created her own line of advanced laparoscopic surgical instruments, with particularity being functional for generally smaller hands of female surgeons. So, is it still necessary to wage a war of genders? And if so, what is the purpose of it? Gradually developing my professional skills, attending various conferences, and including international ones, it turned out that the level of my English was sad, if not ridiculous. And I decided to start studying the non-surgical field again. Then the offer to teach foreign students and take part participant in international conferences. And now I'm standing in front of you and giving my first TED speech. And where are my male colleagues? Obviously, they're in the operating room. Why am I talking all about? Of course, it doesn't mean that there is no surgeons with the knowledge of English or who additionally possess ultrasound diagnostic skills or endocrine surgery. This is just a model that in any field of activity, even a seemingly absolutely ordinary skill can become unique at a specific moment in a time or in a given team. If you have unique skills that your colleagues don't possess, is it in itself the high competitiveness, isn't it? What did I want to say by my performance? Embark off a transformative journey today by developing your unique skills and mastering English to broaden your horizons. Find a mentor who inspires you and can pave a way in your field of interest. Actively engage in learning English through courses, online platforms, and immersive interaction to ensure you can confidently take participant in international conferences and embrace global opportunities. This pursuit won't only enhance your professional capabilities but also enrich your cultural experience. Take the leap, connect it with global minds, open the door to a world of possibility, and learn, grow, and engage on an international stage. Thank you for your attention.